Alright there guys, how you doing? Today we're off to Alderney again, right here in St. Peter Port in Guernsey, and we're taking the ferry this time to Alderney. Last time we took the flight, which, although it's only 10 minutes, can be a bit of a rigmarole because you've got to go to the airport, do all security and stuff like that. So, living in St. Peter Port, I thought it'd be a bit more convenient to take the boat. 50 quid each way. I managed to get this one for 30 quid thanks to a PayPal voucher I had. So yeah, let's do it. Right, firstly you've got to walk to the Inter-Island Quay, which is just down here, in order to check in, and you've got to check in latest half an hour before the sailing, and it's about 38 minutes before the sailing now. From the Inter-Island Quay you can go to pretty much all of the other Channel Islands. You go to Herm and Sark as well. That boat back there, which we saw at the start of the video, that one goes to Herm. This is a much smaller boat apparently, only 12 passengers can fit on it, so should be interesting, should be a bit of a tight squeeze I reckon. Yeah, it's spitting down on a cloudy afternoon here in Guernsey. Hopefully the seas won't be too rough this afternoon because we have to go around the famous, or the infamous, Alderney Racer, an area of really quite shallow water where it can be a bit choppy. It's my luck, the rain's starting to pick up. I'm here at the Inter-Island Quay where you're meant to meet, but there's no one here except for these guys over there. Oh. One of the Condor ferries has come in, you can see over there. Now it's Friday afternoon, so this service is full, probably with commuters going back to Alderney for the weekend. But apparently, and I checked earlier, my boat back will only have me on it. That could change of course over the next couple of days, see if there are any bookings, but we could have an emptier vessel to check out then. This one says Sark Venture on it, I wonder if it sails. Now 50 quid might sound a bit steep for a journey of what's about only 35 kilometres maybe, and this is actually a subsidised price as well. Obviously to keep these services going they cost quite a bit in the Channel Islands, and this is pretty much the cheapest you can get to Alderney for. The flights cost at least £53.50, go up to about 75 quid maximum. That looks like the Alderney flag. Yes, it is the Alderney flag on that vessel there, the St George's Cross with the green insignia, which we've seen before on it. So yeah, this should be our boat. Yeah, Alderney Ferry Services, this is our boat I believe. Yep, exactly. Let me just find my reservation.
You alright mate?
Oh, there it is, yeah.
To have you on there.
Nice one, cheers bro. Alright. There we go.
Your name?
Lloyd Hewitson.
Yeah, no worries.
Nice one, cheers mate.
Give you my name?
Oh, good going, Harry, yeah.
There we go, that was simple. Ah, and here's the Isle of Herm ferry coming in from Herm. Look at that, 27 minutes early leaving, love it. Some nice boats in St. Peter Port Harbour today. Ah, a little sailing boat from France. There's the Clipper off to Portsmouth tonight. I think it's stopping in Jersey first. And there's the Montgilles ferry. It's a French company who do some services to the Channel Islands. Very infrequent, but still quite nice as a charter. Apparently our crossing today is going to be 1 hour and 20 minutes. Let's see if we make it. It is a little bit choppy. We're already out here in the Little Russell. Top tip, don't leave your bag here because it will get wet. For obvious reasons, it takes a more direct route. The Condor ferry. We're going right in between Herm and Guernsey. Just over there on Herm you can see Alderney Point, so named because it's the point where you can see Alderney from. And behind it you've got Sark. beautiful. Look, Guernsey behind us. Casquet's lighthouse over there. And finally Alderney. Look, a close-up view of Gannet's Rock. And there are the gannets. About 1,000 of them usually. That up ahead is Fort Clonk. And now we just have to go around the breakwater, one of the longest in Europe. Suddenly the water is a lot calmer. On an hour and 20 minutes later. Nobody waving me in. This young lady, she's from here, not been back since August. pal. Take
No
it
problem,
easy.
see you later.
Take care.
Right. Lift this one up. Handrails there. That's that. Get one leg up.
Well, there we go. That was my little journey to Alderney. See you for the return leg.
Picked them up by the house and just handed them over by the leads. That was like...
All right. The return boat now, and you can't even see the end of the breakwater from the harbour. I did say I was the only one booked on here when I looked 2 days ago. Well, it's absolutely full now, and that's because some of the flights from the airport here in Alderney have been cancelled, and that's why this boat is a real lifeline to the island and the islanders. Why the flight's delayed? Well, predictably, because of the weather. This time, the fog. And in this fog, there's still a bloke doing some fishing off the end of the breakwater. And the other passengers are making frantic phone calls to Alderney to try and make their connections at the other end at the airport, or to try and take the ferry over the Condor over to mainland UK when they get there. It's part of dealing with the weather when you live here in the Channel Islands. See a much foggier day than when we came in a couple of days ago. Just like that, an hour and 20 minutes later, we're back in St. Peter Port. So foggy you can't see Sark today. There's one of the Sark boats. Apparently one of the Sark boats is damaged at the moment.
What's that, mate?
Well, it's 4 or 5 pound lobster you have it.
I'll get it over that.
There we go, back on dry land, well at least the pontoon, and we've got ferries from the 3 other islands which you can take boats to. We've got Alderney here, the Alderney ferry services, we've got Sark Venture here. I think this is usually meant to be the Isle of Sark, but there's been a bit of a crash recently. And then you've got the Trident to Herm, which I've still not taken, in the background. It's actually a catamaran. So, what did I think about the ferry, especially in comparison to flying? Well, flying obviously it's a lot quicker and maybe ever so slightly more comfortable, but the ferry, probably a bit more fun, much more convenient if you live here in St. Peter Port like I do as well, or if that's your final destination once you get to Guernsey, or vice versa. Alright guys, that was fun. I love a little boat trip, so I'll see you on another boat or a train or a plane or, I don't know, on foot walking around somewhere very soon. And of course, as we found out today, the ferry is much less affected by the weather, although I have had it cancelled once before because the seas were a bit too choppy to go out. But on a foggy day like today, if I'd been flying, I might not have made it back to Guernsey on time. See you on the next one, bye.